When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Sooners will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Aztecs offense will get first crack at it here. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all off season, and you see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a
lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Flips it out to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Oklahoma's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Wants to throw. It's Moss. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring...
Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Creates a little room. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. To pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And Nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got his man to the left. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. And the Aztecs want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. Quickly complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
Breaks into the open. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Aztecs.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Got room at the 35. He's loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It's complete to the right. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Barnett. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Zings it complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the tight end to the ground with the back. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Sooners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
27, San Diego State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Heddleston. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Back to throw. It's Etienne. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end route.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Using his legs to buy some time. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Thomas. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the right side. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Flips it out in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That's caught. It's Jones. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their
quarterback's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I bet this coaching staff is up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the tailback. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gonna take a shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. It's hard to think of many things in football more deflating than making a big play like that and having it wiped out by a penalty. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Back to pass, it's Moss. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Ooh, and they almost had another one, and this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
And back to the air on second down. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Sooners. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football in this.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. There he goes. He's at, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
He'll return it. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air, it's Moss. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Sooners have this offense rolling. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to take the top off. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
62, San Diego State.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback. And they now the Oklahoma offense. Back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Keep it on the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you
throws toward the end zone. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
Oklahoma, 69. San Diego State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Ali. I know he thinks he can house every return. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Sooners.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he tacks on the extra point.
83. San Diego State, 14.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.